A Very Old Man with Enormous Wings, written in 1955 by Gabriel Marquez, has eluded and mystified readers for decades. Its vague theme and ominous characters contribute to the uncertainty that comes with attempting to decode the message of this short story. Perhaps, though, it is this element of the literature that appeals so greatly to readers. The ambiguity of this literary work allows readers to contemplate and form their own unique interpretation on the theme of the story. My interpretation of it was that A Very Old Man with Enormous Wings utilizes the elements of curiosity and wariness of the unknown to demonstrate how human beings react to unfamiliar situations, justify power gains in society, and decide upon what is morally or ethically right or merciful. The setting of A Very Old Man with Enormous Wings starts off with dark undertones that carry throughout the rest of the story. A small, run-down, bleak, dismal town is made to be the place that everything occurs. The gloominess of the setting extends to the personalities of the characters, who come across as apathetic, narcissistic, and naive. These characters come into full light as the story kicks off, and we see how they react to something supernatural and unlike them. Upon first stumbling across the falling angel, Peleo and Elisenda, the other two main characters of the story, show little astonishment or sympathy. Instead, they, before going to bed, dragged him out of the mud and locked him up with the hens in the wire chicken coop. These neglectful situations occur frequently throughout the story, demonstrating how humans deal with something unfamiliar to them. In this case, empathy is quickly dismissed and replaced by suspiciousness and subsequent abuse. Although given ample opportunity to sympathize with and aid the angel, Peleo and Elisenda abandon this rationale and instead succumb to greed. At this point of the story, we see a shift in power. Although fear and uncertainty has gripped Peleo and Elisenda at the start, the angel's apparent weakness and unresponsiveness has made the couple realize their superiority and place of power. With this newfound power, they choose to exploit the angel with the idea of fencing in the yard and charging 5 cents admission to see the angel. Marquez again paints a bleak image of human qualities as readers see how mistreated the angel is, not only by the couple keeping him in a hen's coop, but also by the townspeople who come by and throw food at and taunt him. Here we see the danger that comes with granting somebody too much power. The people capitalize on the helplessness of the angel, succumbing to avarice and the desire for material wealth instead of doing what is morally right. Finally, A Very Old Man with Enormous Wings demonstrates how morality and ethics can be so easily ignored when desired and superficial things become involved in a situation. Marquez is sure to litter the entire story with moral and ethical dilemmas and tests that, more often than not, the characters of the story fail. We as readers get to see the choices these characters make in these situations and the consequences, or lack thereof, that follow. Although Peleo and Elisenda are given plenty of chances to make the morally right decision, they always choose the more selfish and greedy option. Eventually, the angel's popularity dies down, and people's interest fades in the macabre, also demonstrating how flaky and short-lived human attention spans can be. However, the couple continues to show selfishness, showing hardly any real concern for the angel and more worry for themselves. For example, the text, "They became alarmed. They thought he was going to die, and not even the woman who had been able to tell them what to do with dead angels," shows readers how the impending death of the angel is only a concern to them because they will not know how to get rid of it. Through the ignorance of good and righteousness in such moral or ethical situations, Marquez is demonstrating how even short-term greed and selfishness will spread into a person's soul and change them.